grid, and with dry conditions and faster cars, we should have a really cracking race this time. The ones to look out for, down on pole position there, young Mark Lloyd from Maidstone, with car number 278, the Mark II Ford Escort, with which he's won this category in the British Championship. And looking to the second row of the grid, the Dove Group car there, the 2-litre Fiesta of Trevor Reeves, probably the fastest two-wheel drive car in British Rallycross, and immediately behind him on the back row of the grid, the blue and white Saab, Rallycrossing's only Saab, driven by Will Gollop from Whitstable. That's the car with the camera on board. Watch those three, they are going to be, I think, making a move towards the front very, very early on in this particular race. And we see now the cars then on the grid, and it's Ron making a very good start from the centre of the front row. Ron the Isle of Man, Ron Hudson making a superb start, but already Reeves has moved into a leading position. Trevor Reeves through into the lead from Mark Lloyd, Ross Browning into third place, Will Gollop going up well into fourth. But Ron Hudson not capitalising on that good start, as we see Trevor Reeves then coming through the S's at the bottom of Tumbledown Hill from Mark Lloyd in second place, Will Gollop in fourth. There is the Brian Sanham car, the ex-Trevor Hopkins car, up front in his car number 3, Trevor Reeves. With the 2-litre BDA Fiesta leading Mark Lloyd round Druids down into a Langley's Gap, and car number 3, Trevor Reeves leading. Will Gollop into fourth, I can see, but it's number 3, Trevor Reeves, the Dove Group car, coming along the knife edge with Mark Lloyd waltzing around behind, as Will Gollop trying hard to get past Ross Browning, can't find a way at the moment. Over Hoppy's drop, leading 4 cars, very close there with Ron Hudson in 5th place. Ivan Mokes moving up well in the black and white car into 6th. The dust coming up from the tarmac. The leaders coming down the Cooper Straight into the chicane, still headed by number 3, Trevor Reeves. From Mark Lloyd, Ross Browning still an excellent third, Paddockwood Fruit Farmer, as Mark Lloyd closing on Reeves as they go up to the top of Paddock Turn. Mark Lloyd throwing that Escort sideways as he comes down Tumbledown Hill, chasing hard on Trevor Reeves. Reeves through the S's. Mark Lloyd still holding off the attentions of the Escort and Saab behind him, then Ron Hudson, Brian Sanham in the Ramsgate Glass Fiesta. Will Gollop taking a wide line to come out and have a look on the inside of Ross Browning, decides he can't find the speed to come through, and the order's still the same. Round Druids, left hand through the tight area of Langley's Gap and along the knife edge. Still Trevor Reeves holding that tenuous lead over 278 Mark Lloyd. These drying conditions suiting the Escort, allowing Lloyd to keep tabs on the leader as they go over Hoppy's drop once again. Now we saw the back end of the Ron Hudson car, but the leading quartet now very tightly bunched as they drop down once again onto the Cooper Straight. Will Gollop the man to watch. Will trying to come through on the inside of Browning there as Lloyd goes onto the grass to take the lead. Mark Lloyd on the grass and he's overcooked it. Lloyd's gone into the corner far too quickly. He's overcooked it, and who has emerged in front? It must be Reeves who's got the lead back again, as we see. Where is Reeves? Ross Browning in the lead now from Will Gollop. Mark Lloyd recovered into third place. 227 Ross Browning from 18. Will Gollop coming through the S's. And Ross Browning, who's had a good year in the British Championship driving this Escort, which has been around for quite a long time, but now Will Gollop really with the bit between his teeth. Whitstable Will, they call him, and Will it is, putting a lot of years of experience to very good use here at the moment as he trails Ross Browning all the way around the Druids hairpin into Langley's Gap with just over a lap to go. And the young Paddockwood Farmer, one of Britain's most promising young drivers, 227 Ross Browning on his way. Will Gollop going with him. Those 2 cars well clear now of the third placed Escort, just coming in the picture there of Ron Hudson over the top of Hoppy's drop. What a change of fortunes this race has taken, but good for Ross Browning as he comes down the Cooper Straight. Car number 227. We can see Will Gollop, the front wheel drive Saab, really trying hard through the chicane in his efforts to get with Browning, but all to no effect at the moment. Ross Browning disappears from Will Gollop's view temporarily. He goes down Tumbledown Hill. Ross Browning through the S's up into Halewood Hill for the last time. Will Gollop working hard inside that front wheel drive Swedish car. As we see Ivan Mokes going down Tumbledown Hill from Chatham with his car, very similar car to the Mark Lloyd car which we lost earlier, as Ross Browning then comes into our view long towards the finish line, and car number 227, Ross Browning, takes that one very comfortably at the end from Will Gollop. Mark Lloyd just taking third on the line there from Ron Hudson, and there we see Ross Browning coming through, having taken a well-judged victory.
And the first 5 in that race go forward to today's final. So let's just update you on those qualifiers. First was Ross Browning, second in the Saab, Will Gollop, third was Mark Lloyd, fourth Ron Hudson, and fifth Brian Sanham. Well, in just a moment we'll be underway with race 2, but first of all let's hear from Mark Lloyd.
Well, Mark, you must consider yourself lucky to have finished as high up as third after the spin you took at Cooper Straight.
Yes, very much so. I was trying to get past Trevor. I've been trying to get past him for a lap or two, and as you can see, I'd gone past the outside of Trevor. He'd got into some problems, and I hit the grass and found it very, very difficult to keep the car under control. Knocking over a cone there, and then slotted in behind Ross Browning and Will Gollop there.
Did you think that was the end of the day for you?
I thought I'd had it, yeah. I didn't think it was going to ever come back, but I did manage to get it back under control.
And you're in the final.
That's right.
Lucky lad.
Very much.
Well, Mark was lucky enough to qualify for today's final, but poor Trevor Reeves hasn't been quite so fortunate.
Trevor, it looks as though you won't be going very far today.
No, we've had an absolute disaster. We've lost all the gears but third on the start line. Around the rest of the race, just third gear, and now we've found the flywheel's come away from the crankshaft, broken all the bolts, and that's it.
It's sheared completely by the looks of it.
Yeah, it sheared completely off. When we took the gearbox out, we thought we were just going to have to change the gearbox. We took the gearbox out, and the flywheel fell in our laps, and I'm afraid that's it.